Nothing can stop this podcast when I turn it to maximum overdrive.
I got it.
Okay. Welcome back, adventurers from near and far. I'm your dungeon master for this evening, TheBrothersMajik. With me, as always, around the table.
I'm TheBrothersMajik. I play Bishop Plunderbloom.
I'm Thomas Stewart. I play Basil Spicebeard.
And I'm Tori. I play Dagmar Hurtledurr.
Hurtledurr? Okay. Hurtledurr this week. As you can tell, Dagmar's been stricken by events of last week.
A blight spell on her throat.
on her own actions.
Well, when you cast blight, it comes from the vocal cords.
Mm-hmm. Blight.
That's canon now.
Mm-hmm. and whoever
casting
casts
blight be warned.
Yeah, and whoever casts it again next week. Yeah, following.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta
best be warned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make
from
that
the
canon.
vocal cords.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, last week we had a cliffhanger ending where Private Campbell was holding the line, and our adventurers had turned on one another. It seemed. Unfortunately, Dagmar did not intentionally mean to hurt her friend. However, Bishop does not know that at this time. Due to quick action, we definitely did have Basil revive his closest allies and to raise up, bring him back from the throngs of death. However, Fort Grayling is still under siege. What will our heroes do? We'll begin this episode, but first, our listeners at home get a little special bonus content for this section. But before we return to Fort Grayling, we see about 5 or 6 seconds back in suspended time where Bishop is looking out onto a snowy white plain. He's no longer in Fort Grayling. He sits up, looks around his surroundings, touches the ground. It's not cold at all. This is not a snowy white field. The field seems to be covered in ashen tree dust. He seems to look around. And over yonder, at a burnt stump, about 60 feet away, he sees 2 figures sitting on a large stump. What does he do?
Bishop stands timidly at first, and then with malice and confusion.
Fuck you, ground.
With malice and confusion, he approaches the 2 figures by the burnt tree stump. Like, why have you brought me here?
They turn to face you. You're now looking at the face of your mother and father.
Less angry.
Hello, son, says your mother. It's been some time, hasn't it? We appreciate all that you're looking into on the terraplane. It hasn't gone unnoticed. We're just sorry you've been put out into such much more dire circumstances. But it seems like your friends care. Trust me when I say that your friend is not betraying you at this time. There are forces at work against the tide of your actions. You see, they want to plunge the world into ash and dust, much like our home tree was in southern Iristel. But through your brave actions, you all shall work together. If you form an alliance with the powers of Yorkbridge once more, all will be well. Can you do that for us?
Well, who am I to join the forces of Yorkbridge? I'm nobody.
No, that's not true. The Plunderbloom line runs deep. It runs much further than even the age of man.
The Plunderbloom line died when you did. And he points a big weird finger at them.
A weird finger?
Yeah. His fingers are weird. It's like a character development thing. He's got weird fingers.
Son, do you know what a family is? It's not something that's formed biologically. It's something that grows in the soil you till over time. We know you will do great things. We're just sorry we left you before it seems like you were ready for this.
Bishop just stands there, stricken, not sure how to take this. Do they look like them?
Yeah. A little translucent at that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like straight up Star Wars.
Yeah, they're kind of like ghostly looking, you know. The gray ash doesn't
There is
help,
another.
You know?
But how?
You're already on your quest. Our ancestral weapons have not been destroyed. They couldn't be destroyed by such conventional means. And so, unfortunately, with our extensive history, goes back some extensive feuds as well. I think you're encountering one of our previous adversaries. It seems like they're messing with the terraplane and the different realms once again. We stopped them before you and your sister were born, of course, but now it seems they've rekindled some strength. Again, that's why we wish we prepared you much sooner than that.
Yeah, it would have been nice to figure out how to, take care of slime monsters that eat trees and soldiers.
They weren't supposed to appear on Terra ever again. Why would we train you for that?
I don't know, to prepare me for everything, like you said. Sorry, I'm a little bit salty. You're dead. This isn't real. This isn't happening. This isn't even cocaine. It's ash.
You dead too, man.
Am I dead too?
You are about to pass this realm. However, it seems like there are forces at work that have your back still. You will be prepared for this. Continue looking for your allies. You have an amazing close-knit group now. You've worked with the Guardians of the Realm. You will find more support in the capital city if you try and apply yourself. And your mother stands, places a very light hand upon your chest. I wish we had more time.
What does it feel like?
Feels super light, like a feather on the wind.
Tickling your nipple. Mom, that's weird. Stop.
Well said.
Stop. No, really.
Feels like a feather brushing against your chest. I know my son will do proud in the terraplane. And you will join us one day when it is your time to go. However, and there's a golden light coming in behind you now. Now is not your time.
But now you're a bard. Just like your mother was.
I have a symbol of a bard on my chest,
right
where her hand was.
No, it's
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And a ukulele drops from the sky, right? Please.
A golden one.
Except much more angelic.
You get the idea. It's in your head.
Do your best, Bishop. I know you've had a harder time than most in our bloodline, but we know you are capable of great things. You've already surpassed so much in such a short time. Be safe, my son. And with that, a golden mole Buddha appears over your head, and the ash floats away, is scattered away. Your parents scatter in a similar fashion.
Ew.
Yeah. As if they were just held together by paper mache or ash.
Dad got in my eye.
Got your nose, son.
That's some real Kubo shit right there.
And we cut back now to Fort Grayling, where Bishop is now resurrected anew. 1 hit point established from the golden mold Buddha Doris.
God?
The one true God.
The one and true.
Doris
One
nods.
of all. And with that, we cut back to like where we left off last episode, where Campbell's all like, "Are you guys gonna do something? Because it's like it's time."
Hey, Campbell. Shut your face.
Kind of freaking out, man.
Bruce, chill. Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Well, nuts to me, because I'm next.
All right. And then what does Bishop do?
I hold up my hand and I cast summon animals, and I summon 8 giant wolf spiders.
Whoa!
Oh, whoa.
A giant wolf spider would be about that big.
I was gonna say,
it's not very big.
More of an inconvenience than a threat.
Is it actually giant at D&D scale? Like it's bigger than a dragon?
No.
It is.
Does it
It's
use
probably-
like book lungs instead
It's
of
probably
using
giant in
spiracles?
terms of actual wolf spider.
It's
Okay.
smaller than a giant spider. A giant wolf spider hunts prey across open ground or hides in burrow or
It doesn't
or
give anything
crevice.
to its size.
in hidden cavity.
Like a
beneath
dog. Are we talking
debris.
the size of a
Here,
dog?
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It should say category size. But keep going with your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so there's 8 wolf spiders now, and Campbell kind of freaks out some more. He's like, where did these come from? What the? What are you doing?
And so I have 8 of them.
Okay.
They only have 1 attack,
Okay.
which is bite. So yeah, I'm just going to go after the abomination,
Sure.
the closest one. So do you want me to roll a d20 for each spitar?
I would say, do like 4.
Do 4?
Yeah, let's do 4. Be easier.
I don't think that Gary Gygax knows his spiders. Because aren't wolf spiders supposed to be like pretty big in terms of actual spiders?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So they're like, it's smaller than a giant spider, but it's a wolf spider, you know, a big spider.
So how big is it
Yeah.
according
So,
to?
like-
They're big.
So
Well,
like,
no, what's
when
the
a
size?
giant wolf spider, it's medium, so it's about the size of a person.
Oh, it's like a halfling size thing. Or
No, size of a
halfling-
human.
Human. Oh, it's the size of a dude?
Yeah.
Well, I would
Is
say
that just
I
the
would
body,
say
or is
probably
that
an
with the
average, maybe
legs?
4
That's probably
4
just the
feet.
body.
maybe.
Okay, yeah.
And then the legs. So
Yeah.
that's big as fuck.
As big as fuck.
How heavy are they? What's the weight of the spider?
It doesn't-
123 pounds. Well, let's not get into weight with time again.
Yeah.
It'll
Well, it
start
doesn't
with
give
this.
weight on here, unfortunately, so they weigh nothing.
Well, there's what? Okay, they're all about the average weight,
They're
about
like a little
123 pounds. One's really fat, though.
What
He's like
just happened?
280.
What just happened? Something
What we
just
got?
happened.
So I've got
Oh, shit.
18, 19, 20, and 15,
Okay.
all plus 3.
Roll.
No twos.
So that's a nat 20.
Okay.
That is a real nat 20.
Yeah, okay.
A
Why would I doubt
19,
you?
an 18, a 15, and then
Did
each of
anybody
them.
see him roll those dice?
Yeah, just now.
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh shit, dog! You get 2d6 poison damage on top of that.
Yep.
Fuck, dog.
All right, roll damage twice on that 20.
I want to be a Pokemon master in this.
I guess
game.
4 times on that 20 because it counted for 2 spiders.
So I need.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So I need 8d6
Okay.
plus 2d6 for poison damage.
You have them from the table.
Hang on.
You have my D6.
2, 4, 6, 7. I need one more. 8.
Roll low, my babies. Oh, nope. That's actually pretty good.
Tom, add for me.
Okay.
1,
Okay.
3,
4,
6,
10,
5,
15,
4,
19.
4,
That's
23,
thank you.
1,
24,
3.
27.
Thank you.
27 damage.
Yep. And then 2,
2d6
two,
poison.
and then 2 more for the one that did a net 20.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
7. And then I get plus 2d6 poison damage.
Is that per spider?
Oh, I thought. Wait.
Probably per spider.
No, that was just damage. That's just hit damage. I haven't even done my poison damage
Oh,
yet.
God, okay. Poison the amalgamation.
Okay.
Are we?
Wait, is it susceptible to poison?
Hold on.
Sure. You know that.
Well,
Look at him like
I
covers
mean-
notes.
like, I think they can still take the damage. I think whether
Whether it does anything.
whether it has a resistance or immunity.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So 2d6 for 8 of them is math.
2d6 for 8 is 16.
16, yeah. I was
16
getting
poison.
No, well, that's if we just did 1, 1, 1, 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 10,
There's these two here.
12.
Just
Just re-roll some of those dice.
Right? Here's the thing with dice. You can roll them many times. There's no bad return.
16. I want to roll
I
all
want to
of
roll
these.
all. Okay.
This has been a week in the making.
How's it feel? How'd that feel?
Oh, so good. Look at all these dice. Look at all the ones.
Even if it was
Tom,
just ones.
Tom,
What's
you
up?
ready to start adding? This is for poison damage.
Yes. Okay.
5,
Okay.
5,
10,
1,
11,
4,
15,
4,
19,
2,
21,
3,
24,
2,
26,
5,
20, 31,
4,
35,
3,
38,
1,
39,
2,
41,
1,
42,
4,
46,
1.
47.
I think you just did exactly what Blight happened to you, but in spider form.
Jesus Christ.
With that, the wolf
Doesn't
spiders
it feel
crawl
good?
all over the amalgamation. There is, I believe, if I remember, what appeared out of the mass was still a kind of metalwork man. So that just begins to dissolve under the poison. It's just as if it was evaporating it with some acid somehow. And the mass starts to shrink, actually. Campbell's been forcing it back to the tree line. Now it's visibly shrinking. So the spiders are actually gaining more ground for you guys. And with that, Campbell...
Wait, and then Bishop looks at Dagmar like, I have a right to be mad at you,
Dagmar's still just crying, but not able to move her body.
but my dead parents told me it wasn't you. I think. I don't know. I'll have to sort a lot of things out.
Don't you point your weird fingers at me?
I will.
Yeah, do you move up to her when you do this, or...
No, I just shout from across the
Oh,
battlefield.
do you move closer to the amalgamation at all?
No, I keep my distance.
Okay. Okay, and then with that, Campbell's up. He actually is going to move back. He's like, I think we can close this out again. I think we'll be good. And he begins to start lowering the door. It's going to take some time with that. Up next is Dagmar.
So do I have to make like a constitution saving throw to try to break free?
You actually don't hear the laughter in your head right now.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It was H. But the H is a little smaller than the O's. So Dagmar shouts to
Let's hear that shout.
Hey Bishop.
No.
Sorry,
Keep it
what?
lower.
Huh?
She
Keep it in
shouts
your
that
lower
she's sorry. It wasn't her. She doesn't know what happened. But
She said it wasn't her. She doesn't know what happened.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I think she said it wasn't her. She doesn't know what happened. Guys, can help her at the door?
but she's too shaken to do any actions. She just stands there shaking.
Okay.
So you're ready in an action? Or are you
No.
just-
No.
She's being in character. Like
Okay.
a cool
Oh,
player.
shit.
Gotcha. Okay. With that, let's see, your tentacle monster's gonna go. Well, amalgamation's gonna go. Being crawled with spiders, so I guess it's gonna take your focus. Hopefully, that's what you wanted it to do.
No, my spiders! Kill me instead!
Jerry, Ben, Daniel, Rupert.
Carl, Clyde.
Can you look any baby in the eye and call him Carl?
All right, there was
If
8
it's
spiders.
My great grandmother's name was Secreta,
8,
so
right.
8 spiders.
Carl would be fine.
4 of them are absorbed into the amalgamation.
And now it's got poisonous fangs and creepy arms.
I'm sorry, Father. Forgive me.
Give me legs, Father.
Rubius.
Let's see here.
He was my
So that's
favorite.
Rosebud.
yeah. That's gonna take one more action against Campbell, actually, because now that it has some
What a
spider-like
dick.
powers,
Oh, God.
it shoots a web over at Campbell. It misses though. It hits the door as he's closing. And it's like, oh, oh, freaking out a little bit. And the baddies are trying to move forward again, but they are not there yet. Up next in the order is Basil.
Oh, God. Do I still have eyes? Eye line?
Do you have
Yes.
eyes?
Do I have eyes?
Yes.
Both.
Yes,
I'm blind. It's so dark in here.
And you can see like the, I don't know, 260 eyes of the beast now.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, let's see what a bow does. I'm just going to take 2 regular shots at it.
Okay.
Well, That's not bad, I guess. If I could actually pull up my bow stats.
And yes, I'm keeping your same wisdom score from your last time you
It's
successfully wielded the bow. So.
It's a 20 and a 22.
That will hit.
Okay. And then that's the D8 on each. It's a 9 plus 6. So 15, and then an additional D8 for the Colossus Slayer.
Okay. That's 15 plus...
1. 16.
Okay. 16.
And then I think that's all I can do
Okay.
currently, because I'm still holding the Buddha healing spirit.
Okay, that's right. It's still over. Does it go on your turn, or does it go on
It goes on. He heals on his turn.
his turn? Okay. All right, a movement.
Staying as far away, but keeping within the range of my bow.
Okay. Says the amalgamation.
Roll your D6 of healing, you animal.
A 5.
Hell yeah.
All right. You've recovered 5 hit points from the golden Buddha, Doris.
I'm now up to 6. Woo! Watch out. And then Bishop readies his flamblad,
Okay.
and he goes to strike at the amalgamation.
He leaves the fort? Or can that flame blade go further?
No, it's only a reach of 5 feet, so
okay.
I'm gonna leave the fort.
Okay.
I'm gonna advance on it
Okay.
and strike it with my flamblad
With your 6 hit points.
with my 6 hit points, like a freaking
He wants
Joke.
to die.
does a 13 hit.
Actually, it does.
Shit yeah! I need 3d6. No, I want this one. I want this one. 6, 7.
7? Okay.
Yeah. 7 damage. And then the spiders go again, too.
Oh, yeah. There's 4 of them.
Yep. So, 5, 11, 16, and 5.
2 hit.
Plus 3
2
for
hit.
all of them. 2 hit. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Look, well, they're
2
right
hit?
here.
2 hit? What is it? Shit.
1d6.
1d6 plus 1. So that's 9, 10, 11. Plus 2d6 of poison. 7, 8, 9. God, I'm dumb. Plus... Nope, that's just it.
Okay. So 9 additionally. With the advancement of our wood elf, his flaming scimitar overhead, and his spider pals still remaining, the monstrosity dissipates, kind of gets flatter and flatter, starts to wriggle in an eel fashion. It's still weird to see some tentacles out, some spider legs out of it, some hair out of it, some straw in it. It is a gross monstrosity, but it's receding and retreating through the tree line.
Is it all, like, pitiful?
Yeah, it's like...
Are the 4 guys still there?
The
straw-
wolf spiders.
No, the straw man.
No, they're kind
No,
of
man.
oozed into the dirt again.
Gross.
Like, you can see some remnants of them. There was some, metal left behind, some straw left behind, blood and wood kind of just, like, scattered about in the field and the courtyard. But the lumbering mass is no longer a threat to you at this time. And Campbell's like, get your ass in here, man. We're locking up.
Hold on, I'm checking my seeing stone.
All right, you can do that, but I'm locking up.
Will I lock it up?
I don't think that was Campbell's original voice, but I'm doing it now.
I was gonna say, I don't think Campbell sounded like that.
No, he totally
No,
did.
that's when he was in distress.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
he's back to his normal self.
He's like, I'm a man. It's like, oh, God, I'm scared.
I was gonna say, wasn't he all like macho earlier when he was like groovy?
Groovy. I got the Thunderwave axe.
All right, are you in the fort or not? God, get in here.
I'm gonna
scared.
back
Click,
up.
click, 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 click.
I'm gonna back up into
right.
the fortress.
Can you
the
keep
door.
your spider
Open the
pets
door.
outside? Not allowed to have pets in.
No chance. No deal.
Captain's orders.
Can you just, I don't know,
Captain
disperse them
said-
into the Feywild or something?
I could.
I like spiders as much as the next ranger, but like they're
what?
a little disconcerting at 4 feet.
One of the giant wolf spires is touching your arm. It's like crawled up on your leg for a second and like tried to talk to you.
I know Granger. I know.
Granger. It's a terrible name.
That's the spider sound.
It's a lot of clicking. Yeah.
Can you speak with animals at will, or do you have to cast that?
That's a cast, but
Okay.
I mean, I could
The
understand.
spider looks at you with its 8 eyes, and hang on, I'm gonna try to have a performance check from the spider.
Oh God.
Oh, that's pretty good. You can kind of get the sense that he's looking around. He's sad that his, 4 other brothers and sisters are dead, and he kind of wants to go.
Gotta break the news to Mom that 4 of her sons are dead.
4 of our 800 siblings are
Yeah.
gone. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
she was going to say, which clutch are you?
give Aragorn my best.
And then she eats them.
Wolf spiders are actually very good mothers. They carry their babies on their back.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Now we're
Imagine
all
a wolf spider
now we're all
mom with
sad.
giant, like 8 human-sized wolf spider babies, just like
More like 80.
right.
She'd have to be real
80
big.
baby-sized spiders. Human baby-sized spiders.
All right.
That's horrible.
That's horrific.
It's worse than my wet burp.
So
That was not.
we
They were
gotta-
having a good time in their cubby hole, and then they were just waiting to spring on some
We gotta
prey,
talk-
and then all of a sudden, bam!
we gotta talk about this this incident.
Yeah, with you summoning those
do you-
spiders.
Does your elf friend want to get to the? Does your elf friend want to get to the infirmary? Sorry, I had something in my throat there.
It was fear.
It was fear. No, it wasn't. I'm a man. This thunderwave axe is gonna treat me well.
Why don't we?
Jeez, he's wielding it like a great champ.
Damn, that was a 17.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
I was gonna have him drop it after the battle, but no, it's his axe now.
Nobody wants to try to take that axe.
You can.
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna murder him for it.
I was gonna say
But why?
all the rest of his platoon are murdered. I mean,
It would just
be
be
pretty
one
easy to
No
kill.
more
one would miss
body.
him.
What are you gonna
Say
say?
Campbell.
Hey, what are you gonna say?
And
Wanna
just
roll for
then,
initiative, Campbell?
Neutral.
and just then, the cavalry shows up.
For the greater
40
good,
40
Campbell.
horses.
For the greater good. Anyway,
Basil's like shooting arrows at him, and he's just hauling ass into the woods.
I think we should all hang out, get some Ben and Jerry's. I know you got some in the fridge, Campbell. I saw it.
Whoa, wait, what are you doing?
And we
Wait,
need.
what were you doing in the mess hall? I
we
thought we
need-
were defending the camp.
I checked it out earlier. We need to really hash this
You
thing
didn't, go,
out.
you didn't go in my bunk, did you?
No.
That's a secret between us.
Yeah. Got some gross stuff, Campbell.
You don't deserve that great axe.
Hey, don't kink shave me.
Kink shave?
Kink shave me. I kink shave dwarf women.
I think we really got to work
Legs.
out this this incident that just happened. Otherwise, I think it could be detrimental to trust in the future.
Yeah.
The golden door is still there, by the way. How long does that last? 6 rounds?
1 minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
Okay, it starts fading.
Yeah. Bye, Doris. bye, Buddha Doris.
She's like, namaste.
Does a yoga like holds her leg up by her ear?
Okay.
Normal Doris can do that too.
Yeah.
She's
She does it also in a sign of respect.
Yeah,
she's
she's
just
very
like,
nimble.
So, I'm just the third party here, but what happened?
yeah, I would like to know that.
I'm gonna go let you guys go take care
Yeah.
of this. I'm gonna get the infirmary ready.
Skedaddle.
Thanks. All right.
Don't know why you're mad at me. I didn't have any control over it. It was just
You
the
could have
voices in my head.
warned us. We tried to talk about it, and you were like, "It's just bad dreams. Go back to bed." When clearly it
Oh.
was more.
Yeah, like I can fucking tell what it fucking means. Jeez.
Well, isn't this kind of like the second precedent of this happening with your powers? Like the first time we had a god take over your scythe? Shouldn't that have been like Oh no!
Well, the scythe is a
happening.
the scythe is a free floating apparition that's just under my control that I summon. That's not the same. That shouldn't count against me.
Dagmar. I point with my weird finger.
Get your weird finger out of my face right
Please,
now. Don't push me.
Put the glove back on. It looks it's gross.
What happened to you as a child? Why does it have 2 fingertips?
Stuck it in a thresher mill or something.
The second fingertip has like a little apple leaf on it, like a stem.
It's got a prosthetic finger.
No,
He's
it's
got
just-
like a side branch.
Sure, it's like a little side branch.
But it's got a leaf because
It's
it's
like
like a
budding.
branch.
It's budding right now. It's weird because it's winter, but I don't know.
But I don't know why I'm being
But-
attacked like I have any control over this.
We're friends, and nothing's gonna change that. I still trust
Except for
you.
this weird finger that's in my face. It'll change a lot real quick.
All right, everybody, calm down. Eat your rocky road.
I am calm. I just want.
Eat dare you know this.
This isn't. It's made with almond milk. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We established
good
this in a
stuff.
previous episode.
I'm lactose intolerant myself. I get the toots. I love the peanut butter dream. It's pretty.
Thanks. It's one of my favorites.
It's good. Anyway, enough talking about ice cream.
Made with real boy milk.
Oh, please,
the Rocky
no.
Road flavor is literally just stuff you picked up off the roadside.
It's
Oh my
got
gosh, some
roadkill in it.
Yeah, it's got like what, some acorns, and some, I don't know, some leaves, just pebbles.
Listen, I think what we're trying to say, Dagmar, is that we're not mad. We're just disappointed. No, I'm joking with you. I was doing the whole parent thing.
Fight you too.
But I think that just keep us in the loop next time. Let us know what's going on. Don't.
We did talk about it.
Well, you
It
didn't-
still happened. I don't know how that's supposed to change anything.
Okay, all right. Just,
Yeah, I'm a little worked out because I murdered you 5 minutes ago.
all right. I can see the Dagmar's get upset. Why don't we drop it for now? Take a rest. and
Dagmar flies off and lands on top of one of the guard towers and just
It sounds like that.
Sounds like that when she lands.
perches there all broody like.
Campbell comes out. Are we under attack again?
We'll,
no, never mind.
We'll table the discussion for another time. Why don't we get some rest and we'll head to Yorkbridge tomorrow? Does it sound good to everybody?
Fine.
I'm off on a roof. I can't hear you.
All right. I love you guys.
I have a rooftop cat.
Hey, whoa, castle cat.
Look, a fiddler on the rooftop. Meow.
Can you yeah, thank you. That's better. Like, maybe you'll pet me.
That bunny's back.
So
There's like 6 of them.
there's like a lot.
So anyway,
So we're gonna take a long rest then?
I say we take a rest.
Think fuck.
Yeah, good? Sound good? We take a long rest in the fortress.
Yeah.
We're out of combat.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't like the way you said that. Yep.
Listen, then after Dagmar, we have the baddies. Okay, hang on.
The way I feel about this whole thing.
Oh, I'm just really disappointed that I got back up. That's the thing. So,
I just don't understand why you put a bunch of spiders on me. You know I'm afraid, and now they're in me.
Now I'm afraid of myself. I can't even look in the mirror.
I can't sleep at night, and my
Ira.
wife left me.
And so the sun rose, and it was the next day. Ah, what a wonderful rest.
sorry, I don't play the bugle, so I don't know how to wake you guys up. But it looks like you guys.
Oh, Campbell, what are you doing standing over my bed?
Well, okay, I guess if you don't want, tea or coffee or something like that, yeah.
I mean, if you're offering, I'll take some nice green tea.
Yeah, tea. Okay.
It's just dirt. It's just dirt and leaves and hot water.
It's boiling, so yeah.
It's boiling.
It's boiling, so
You're lucky I'm a dwarf. I love this kind of
Yeah.
thing.
So I didn't get a lot of rest last night, guys. Patched myself up, kept watch over the camp.
I noticed.
Yeah, thanks, by the way. Shared some cranberry dreams with me. His Ben and Jerry's. I really like that guy. This guy's good. You guys gotta take care of this guy.
You guys gonna get married?
Oh, I am single.
It's not my type.
I like thin
I
boys.
tried, Campbell. I tried.
That's okay, buddy. Anyways,
Dagmar's off praying in the woods.
I was looking over the field manuals and stuff like that. And I guess I'm kind of the acting captain still. Until
Of nothing. Sorry. I'm off in the woods praying.
Who said
a
that?
forked railing. Well, if you guys are hungry, we can probably catch some wildlife for the trip. There looks like to be a bird off in the distance. My eyes a little shitty, but maybe we can shoot
Hang
it.
on, let me get this bow.
My vision ain't so good, but I can try to strike
Look, it's
for
got
me.
a little robot. How cute. Yoink.
We must have taken that off of one of the dead bodies last night.
If it's all the same to you, Campbell, I think we're just gonna head to Yorkbridge now that whole blob man's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want us to like bring message to anyone for
Yeah,
you?
actually, I was just drafting that up before you guys got up. While I was brewing the tea, because you
Brewing the dirt over here.
yeah. So you guys were doing the checkpoint thing, and so you might get some funny looks because I'm just a private. I haven't officially taken on the captain bars. So
Because everyone's dead. No one knows
Yeah.
about
Sure
this
it'll be-
yet.
no one knows
Sure, it'll
about
be
this
fine.
yet.
It's-
I'm gonna try to send a carrier pigeon ahead of time.
So we're just going to leave this guy here all alone.
Yeah, whatever.
I
I
mean,
got the axe. I'm good.
yeah, he's got
this.
the axe.
He's learned to be a man.
Yeah, I got this.
Swift as the coursing river.
In the woods praying.
Strength
The,
of
the blob's gone.
Great
It's not
typhoon.
going to come back.
strength of a
Blobs
raging
don't
fire.
just come back.
Mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
We are actually expecting a supply shipment again, so feel free to take some of our, our field rations and stuff because they're gonna get real stocked. And otherwise, these ones are gonna spoil anyway because there's not 100
Yoink.
guys.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll see the trade caravan. I'm expecting them later today. Hopefully, some of them are merchant marines or something like that, and they'll stay on with me.
One can only hope. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll never see you again, guys. I'm sure.
See you, Campbell. It's been
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, if
Stay
you
in touch.
Yeah, if you're coming back this way for like Guardian stuff,
Yeah.
say
You guys
hi.
really want to
keep you
try
in
and
mind.
take the axe? It was a cool axe.
Yeah,
in
it was
the
a
woods.
wicked cool axe, man.
In the woods praying.
Anyway, has anybody seen Dagmar? I feel like she's missing out on the goodbyes.
Yeah, she's off in the woods. We should probably gather her together before.
Should I do it since you all are on?
No, it's fine. I'll.
All right. Well, if I hear shouting, I'll come running.
That's probably a good idea.
Especially if you hear
Don't
the
want-
shout of blight.
Yeah, I don't want another blight incident on our hands.
We cut now to the clearing that Dagmar is in. She's praying in the morning hours for her spells to be restocked. She feels the full divine energy recharging in her now. Her rest was not interrupted, so she has not lost any of her spell slots through the hideous laughter this evening. As she's finishing up her ceremonies and folding up her vestments and traveling spell book and prayer book, a small black bird lands in front of her. Just chirps. Kind of reassuring.
She just kind of looks down at it. Like quietly.
Chirp, chirp.
Just imagining your vulture face just.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. She had just spent, all the hours of the morning praying, so she was just looking down on it, like not knowing how to take it. Like, is this a sign? Is this just a bird? Like, what the fuck do I know anymore?
Damn.
Just a fucking bird.
It's chirping at you, looking at you.
What do
looking
you
around.
want? She kind of says, not expecting anything to happen, just trying to get him to fly away.
It flies up to one branch above you, looks down at you. Just kind of looking at you sideways, a bird does sometimes.
Being weird, little bird. Being real weird.
Dagmar, where are you?
Anyways, little bird, it was fun. Gotta get back. Bye.
You turn and you trip over a scroll.
So my insight right now and my perception's like 0.
A scroll tube, I should say. It's a tube that holds a piece of paper. It's got the runes and markings of your church on it. Wasn't in your possession this morning.
Dagmar, I hope you're not finding anything cool without us.
I just want to recap that you're just like, go away, I'm brooding, you stupid fucking Boo!
Oh, my face!
Why did I fly?
My bird face.
And Basil arrives to see Dagmar brushing some dirt off her beak.
Yeah, you all right? You look like you had a tumble.
No, just praying in the dirt. This is how I always do it.
Right on.
When I'm alone in the woods.
I'll believe you because I don't know anything about religion.
This is grave dirt. We snort it
Right.
after prayer.
You guys are crazy.
It's real wild.
Party church.
Snorting that dirt.
No, but look what I found. I hold up the little scroll.
Hey, this got the same symbol as your little vestments.
Wow, your insight's a lot better than mine. If I put this behind your feet, would you notice?
I got a passive wisdom of 16, my friend.
You didn't know shit about religion.
You have passive.
Well, I can
wisdom.
recognize shapes.
You know what a cross is.
Right?
I don't know where it came from. Which is
Well, did you read it? What's inside?
it's just it's a map of my temple.
What do you... I'm not a smart man, so I'm not sure what this means.
I don't know either, but it means somebody's close and watching.
Could it be a distress signal?
Do you want to roll
Yeah,
a history check?
Yeah, I guess.
Can I roll for I don't know. Can I roll for insight?
Sure.
What does a 4 in history get me?
These are the vestments of the Raven Queen's church.
I've figured out the answer. These are the vestments of the Raven Queen. Ha ha!
You're doing real good there, buddy.
Thank your insight.
25.
This is a gift.
So like I don't feel creeped out.
Nope.
Where's the blackbird?
Gone.
Raven Queen's much smaller than I thought.
It was Bishop.
Thought she'd be
You
Back
notice
at Campbell,
because of
the
like
small black bird flies back at Campbell.
you notice because it's got a weird like foot
Toe.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should keep that in mind. Am I right?
Yeah, we should head out though. You're right. I'm gonna think about this and we'll talk about it later.
Is your temple, by the way, is it like in the opposite direction of Yorkbridge, or is it on the way, like past Yorkbridge, or?
There is a chapter
Yorkbridge?
in the city.
Oh, thanks for telling me that in a strange voice.
There's a temple in the city. It's kind of small, but
Why am I so decrepit?
All right. Well,
Well, they
about it later.
they have temples all over the place. There should be one coming up. The city's large enough. They should have a pretty big church there.
It's kind of like Mormonism, you know. It's everywhere, but not in great numbers.
But nowhere.
Yeah.
But we should take off. But instead of walking with you, Dagmar just takes off and flies.
okay, well, let's go check out the temple when we get to the city.
She's aloof and broody. She's upset right now.
No, I get it.
And so my
She doesn't wanna
heroes.
talk.
Takes a long 5-minute walk back. Bishop, we gotta head to Yorkbridge. Dagmar's ahead of us.
Yeah, you wild shape.
Flies over just.
Caribou away!
All right, so yeah, you want a wild shape ride?
Yeah.
You want a wild shape ride?
Hell yeah.
Out of the woods
Turn into a
appears a,
caribou.
out of the woods appears a mustache.
A wild mustache ride shape.
Ah, wild mustache. Yes, like the Ford car.
Right.
Yeah, the Shelby model mustache.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Did you pull a muscle with a joke that was that far of a stretch?
that was fucking great, and you're welcome. Now let's see if you meet your dead parents.
I'm an orphan.
Right? You don't even know.
Who are you? I'm your parents. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bye.
this is my traveling song. It's real long because the time that it's on the road is super wrong.
Another day's travel passes. The city is growing in size. Every passing
We're
hour.
shrinking. I'm just messing.
I'm just not sure they were the same size.
They begin leaving the
Basil.
tree. They begin leaving the tree line once more, and head into, of course, kind of the breadbasket of Yorkbridge. This being, still very late in the winter season. The harvest hasn't really come in.
It's
So the
winter
farmers, the farmers are still, getting preparation to begin planting. They have not begun yet. So, but there's some friendly enough people that will allow you to stay. You can sleep in the barn and stuff like that. Oh, just be wary. They've been pretty, strict about the checkpoint at the city gates. Hope you got the right clearance.
The right
Permits.
Clarence?
Right, yeah. No, I'm the right.
Oh, no.
I'm the right Clarence.
We
but you
got
need
Campbell. Were we supposed to get a signature from Clarence?
Oh, I'll sign the paper.
All right.
That's my
sweet.
name. I know how to write my own name.
We just get signatures from everybody on the way there.
And they're like, what the fuck is this?
Who are these people?
Wait.
We were a little unclear about the directions.
Wait, is that Clarence the farmer? I hate that guy.
You can't come in.
I mean, yeah, we hate him too. He made us sleep in his fucking barn like a bunch of animals.
Oh, just be thankful. He usually
Doesn't matter that I met him in giant elk form, but whatever.
That's weird. He usually wants to marry people off to his daughters. I guess he didn't like you.
Does he have any sons?
Nope. Nope. All daughters. All daughters.
I was wondering what she was doing.
She's trying to get that.
Anyway.
I just want you to think I was like, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Just crab pinch your butt.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now rest up easy. You'll need your full strength for the day's journey to the capital city. Now, don't forget to check out my fruit stand there. He coughs, actually.
Gross. Yeah, we'll be sure to check it out.
Yep. And he keeps coughing.
All right. Bye, Clarence.
Yeah, bye now.
Stop coughing on me.
Can I do a medicine check on Clarence?
Sure.
He has plague. You all have plague.
Oh, no.
I was like, yeah, this is a dirty
where
ass
the
barn.
story-
Fuck. 3. Wait. Plus 7.
10.
3 plus 7?
Yeah.
You can tell he's coughing.
Let's see here. With the 10, yeah, he seems to have some sort of, upper respiratory issues going on. It could just be smoking too much of his farmer's weed. Stuff like that.
I got a natural 20 on medicine plus 4.
Oh. Okay, you actually come down from the barn swoop.
Yeah, I imagine I'm on the cross thing.
Yeah, you're
The cross beam, and I
From
just
your-
jump on the ground.
yeah, from your
Dust kicks up.
you may not do this yet, because from your angle, you see when Clarence goes to cough, there's kind of black veins on the back of his neck.
Fucking gross.
Yeah.
Is that all I noticed with my nat 20?
He also has a serious upper respiratory issue, not just a minor one.
And then you hear him peeing outside, and you think he may have a prostate issue.
Right later at the outhouse, it's like,
Oh, that burns. Oh,
I should have slept with my 7th wife.
I wish
Who was also my cousin.
Now
I
we're
wish I grew
talking about
cranberries to
gonorrhea.
take care of this.
Basil, give me a constitution check real quick.
Good. I got coughed on.
You got coughed up.
Oh!
Nat 20, baby.
You're fine. You've never felt better.
Hell yeah. Get your coughs out of here, old man.
His beard comes up and covers his mouth like a medical mask.
What does Doris save?
Doris is fine.
Doris was in the beard. Now, of course, this being the late winter, there's no good feasting going around right now. And unfortunately, the Clarence and his family can't offer you any meals. You'll have to dig into the rations that Campbell gave you.
Good shit.
Good. I don't want to eat that old
Hey,
man's cough food.
Do we
Yeah, do we actually want to stay here?
do we have any more of that stale bread?
That lembas. Just like one of my fantasy books.
Yeah, after he leaves, Dagmar drops down and says how maybe it's not the best place to stay. Something's going on.
Got sputum all over this barn.
He's got black veins on his neck. Ooh.
Oh,
Want to go
but-
camping?
Yeah, but don't you also think we should stay and help?
Should we? Yeah, let's go summon the town doctor and have him let's do
Black
that.
veins. He needs leeches all over his body.
His humors are out of balance.
Drill a hole in his head, drain it all out.
I mean, we got
Any port in the storm, right?
a cleric here who might have lesser restoration or something like that.
Because I could.
The
Yeah,
cat food.
I definitely don't want to stay here.
So
with the black neck guy.
Do you want to heal him?
Yeah, that was my second thought.
yeah.
Is before we go, we should heal him and actually check out anybody else any of his daughters or whatever the fuck he was talking about earlier.
One of his 20 daughters.
Yeah, because they probably have it too.
All right, Basil, help me get a sign together that says free clinic.
Okay. Let's roll a.
You get the construction paper, I'll get the paints. Get the glitter markers too.
Roll a performance check with advantage because I'm a dwarf.
Are you just making it out of stone?
You did it bad.
I
Redo
did
that.
bad. I did real bad.
That's +0, so 15.
Yeah, we'll go with your score.
Hang on, wait. What are we doing this for?
Making a sign that says free clinic.
Yeah, but
Have all the village come
I'm
to
gonna
see
do
you.
it for performance. I'm gonna roll for performance then.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Okay.
right.
Are you helping with the sign?
The S,
or-
you didn't leave quite enough room for the S at the end. In free clinics.
And with a 7, I go, yeah, it looks good. I'm here to supervise.
Are you just hanging out outside the barn, or?
Are we really making a free clinic?
No, I want to go.
Okay.
No.
The next morning.
Go convince him to let me touch his face.
Hey, old man.
Yeah, you sleeping all right in the barn?
Whoa, it's morning already. Our cleric wants to heal you.
What?
Wow, you did
Yeah.
really good.
No, I'm fine. I ain't.
No,
No, you're not.
you were coughing all over me.
Oh, sorry about that, partner. You know,
What? We're just trying to cure you the cough.
It's just before growing time. Everybody gets a little bit of this.
Nope, no, they don't.
No, everybody's got a little.
You
bit
can't
of it.
convince me otherwise.
Clarence household has it.
Yeah,
The
see,
Tupmans have it.
I'm pretty sure we have an epidemic on our hands.
You're crazy.
Okay.
You city folk are always so crazy.
We're from the woods.
I like that guy. His finger looks a lot like my Uncle Johnny's.
I live in the mountains.
Appleseed?
I'm not, I mean, I guess technically
no,
it's a
he grew
city. but-
tangerines, really.
Oh.
Tangerine farmer?
Yeah, he's a southern farmer.
All right,
We
well,
grow apples up here, though.
Roll
yeah.
for either like intimidation or fucking persuasion or something, you two.
Yeah.
I have -1 charisma and everything.
I'm going to do...
That's a 5. So no.
Well, have a good time down the road.
All right, well, bye, old man. Hope you die quickly.
Oh, look at that!
Okay, so you're not 20'd on the guy. What are you doing?
Persuading him to be like, you need to get checked out, you dirty, dirty man.
Well, I like the cut of this man's jib.
Point with my weird finger.
I like that guy's finger. Something about him rubs me right.
I hate this town.
What'd you do to him?
I persuaded him.
I rubbed him right.
I rubbed him the
Rubbed
right
me
way.
The right way. Now I guess you got rubbed me the right way.
Okay, I'm not gonna rub you, old man.
No, that's cool.
I do have a,
I'm actually kind of glad we're not cool.
I think
We're
I
on
just
cool
slept.
terms.
I slept on them kind of weird, so my neck does have a crick in it.
I really don't like you, old man.
I thought you were taking off.
Yeah, we really don't want to
Got
stay
no
here.
beef with the dwarfs.
Okay, I need you to stop talking. I gotta focus a lot. I don't.
Stop talking. I can't do that. I'm just a simple man.
Well, don't you know they call me Clarence the Storyteller?
Oh, that's cute.
Ever since I was 14 years old,
No,
I could
hey,
spin a tale a mile long.
Oop. Hey, I need you to hold this little rock in between your teeth, okay?
Well, I always approve of a challenge.
I'm not going to use my
And then
gun tooth
the
on
next
it,
thing
though.
I need you to do is push your tongue right up to the top of your mouth, right to the roof of your mouth. If you don't do this, the spell won't work.
Got the smell of me.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's like when I go to the
Real-
dentist.
real quick. So he's gonna. Okay. So just 1 second. Are you really gonna take me to get on me about long turns, sir?
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna cast lesser restoration on him.
Okay.
And she has to touch a creature, but she can cure one disease or condition afflicting it.
Okay. With that, the healing words from your spell knowledge rip the darkness from his vein. It seems like to pull from the very pores of his skin into your fingertips and just dissipates. Oh shoot! I feel great.
I don't have
Yeah,
anything. We all get the cough at growing time.
I'm just saying, we got it. All my daughters got it. The Johnsons got it.
Well, now that you're cured, we're out of
Tubman's got
here.
it.
See you later.
You're
Thanks.
the only one we confirmed. We can sleep with a clear conscience.
I guess.
No, I feel like if we hang on, not canon or whatever the fuck you say.
Not in character.
No,
of
but I
character.
feel like that if if we don't heal everybody now, then Tim's just gonna bring a plague by later, and it's gonna be all giant.
And Clarence is going to be the only survivor. He's going to be like, my daughters! I'm so sad, but I can't talk in any other pitch.
Yeah, why did we save the most annoying villager?
I had to kill my daughters with Captain Campbell. He came by and we chopped them up into pieces.
Why did he leave his post?
He was
Because of
relieved
the
duty.
plague.
He was relieved of duty.
He was relieved of duty.
Yeah, all right.
10 episodes later.
I mean, I guess if we want to sit here and, like, blow all your spell slots and then rest and then blow some more spell slots until everybody's
Oh,
healed.
yeah, and I only have 3 of them.
Oh, cool. So we're just going to sleep here for 2 weeks.
Well, lucky I have my 3 favorite daughters. The motherfucking beef it.
You guys don't think we should at least see if maybe they just have the grower's cough or whatever?
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
That's why we made the sign, free clinic. Now people are bound to show up.
Oh, that was canon?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that a pig?
That was a real performance check. That is a Weimaraner, madam.
It looked like a pig.
A pig?
A farmer and his pig come by. Hey, Clarence, you're looking
big,
pretty
lanky
good.
pig.
Thanks, Tuppen. How are you doing? Oh,
Not well.
Hang on.
Strange you should ask.
Change that sign real quick. $5 clinic.
Yeah.
5 gold.
Why not make a...
Dollars don't exist in these.
He's got a point. So what are we doing?
I'd do the thing, I guess. I mean,
And check everybody?
as much as I'd hate to be altruistic, I guess we gotta.
Could I just do like mass healing? Do groups of 6?
oh, I suppose you could try. Does that cover diseases as well?
Covers hit points.
I'll have you make. All right. Word gets around that Clarence is feeling great, so the Tuppens come by.
Everybody
Starters come
holds
by.
hands in a circle.
Right. Make for me a religion check.
Okay. Is everybody doing this?
No,
I don't know how I feel about this. We don't pray to her God.
Yeah, that's
But I
it.
guess, when
I
you
gotta-
port in the storm.
I got a 6 in religion.
I mean, you're not casting this. So.
I know.
I got a 6 too, though.
Let's see here. And with that,
Don't we want to do a medicine check on these people first to make sure they are sick?
16 plus 3.
I was going to say, I feel like that's
Tiny
kind of a
Abigail
given.
is the worst off.
Oh, God. Not
it's-
little tiny tap dancing Abigail. She was supposed
Yeah,
to
but
make it to nationals.
She ain't been dancing for on Fortnite now.
Oh no, Abigail's too far gone.
Slip.
Stab.
I don't want to go yet,
Next.
Daddy. I don't want to go. I'm afraid of death.
Hey, see that veil? Just cross over onto the other side. Go on. Go on.
I'm not ready.
How are we gonna work out this?
I'm so scared.
How are we gonna work out this 40-person restoration?
Well, unfortunately, you gather the folks together. You pray to the Raven Queen. Unfortunately, the spell comes up. Everyone's pretty much... They feel a touch better than it's raspy, raspy.
You got rid of some of that postnasal drainage.
Can we just? I don't know. Can we just go report it to a church or something, and then have a bunch of clerics come take care of it?
Well,
We don't got to solve everybody's problems.
Well,
right?
what's going to happen?
This is an anime.
We should. Can I make another medicine check now that we know what the disease kind of is? Make another medicine check to see if they're going to turn into terrible zombies if
sure.
we don't do anything in 12 hours or.
Use that 19 that I rolled in medicine.
I hope so, because. Oh wait, that's
You had a
16.
19 in medicine?
16 plus 3.
16 plus 3? Okay.
Only got a 13.
Okay.
16 for me.
Something dawns on Basil all of a sudden. He suddenly remembers one terrible winter in the caverns, of his youth. The population was definitely stricken by a similar
Getting a vision.
disease. It did take going to the top of the mountain church to cure the most people, but unfortunately, some did pass. A lot of it resulted in just more of a contagion than anything. These dark veins turned into dark hacking up of phlegm and fluids. People couldn't eat or sleep very well.
How did
and it
you
was just
forget about
spreading
that?
very fast. It was a long time ago, about 200 years ago.
I was a young boy back then. Well, I probably wasn't even alive back then, actually, because I'm like 80 something.
Oh, you're like 80. That was like, it was like then like 50 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, it was back when I was a young lad, about 50 years ago, when I was a
30.
spry youngin' of 20 something, or I don't know how to do math. Fuck.
Yeah, you'd be 30 years old, homie.
Shh. I don't know my age precisely. I've forgotten it. It's been 80 years.
It's like
That's a-
tweens for dwarves. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
That's-
like I'm basically a 15-year-old newborn.
That's okay. I'm 1 of 14, buddy. I don't know.
Hush, Clarence. I'm in the middle of a story.
I don't even know. Parents, they just stopped checking after a while.
Well, anyway, I was a
We
young
just all
lad.
had one big birthday at harvest time.
Oh, my God, Clarence, please.
Jesus Christ, Clarence, shut the fuck up or else I'll put the disease back in you.
What, can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Took it out and I can put it back in. It's still on my fingertips.
I was a young lad, and similar things happened in my home in the mountains during the winter time. And it took the entire church to cure this, if you'll excuse the term, blight upon the mountain. But some still died.
Bishop twitches a little at the word blight.
I think that we need to...
Dagmar gets a little excited.
She gets a chub.
Bird chub.
An engorged
Yeah, her
cloaca.
neck. Yeah,
Wait, what's
no, her
happening with
neck.
your neck, Dagmar?
Don't worry about it.
Man, we're a gross group, aren't we?
Same
Anyway,
Same
it took-
thing happens to my Stephanie sometimes. I think it's... I
Oh,
think
Clarence, please. It's so gross.
Did I tell you I made it with a bird person one time?
Anyway, the moral is it
Most
took the
passionate
entire
night.
church and not just one Dagmar.
Okay, let's go to where's the nearest church?
So, like,
Well, how long do these people have?
I think back to my youth. I don't know.
I don't know. Time was like not really important to me in my youth.
How are you guys feeling right now?
Oh,
Time is a circle, man.
I feel like...
No, not you. You already healed. Anybody else?
Hey there, I'm Old Man Tuppence. I see you talking to my buddy Clarence here.
All old men in this
How do you-
village.
I'm sending my boys up to Yorkbridge for the seeding and getting the feed right. No, we plant seeds. What did you think I meant? Put that neck down, you weird bird.
This is how we keep on reproducing. I send them up for the seed.
I send them up for the...
I had to pick up some good boy milk.
I send them up. They spend a week up there in Yorkbridge.
And they come
They
back.
have so many encounters with the fancy ladies up there. Never wear protection.
Come back with
and then next year,
chlamydia.
and then next year, guess what? More tuppence.
I don't think
Clarence and I used to do that too.
Okay,
never
so
got
you're,
an answer.
I don't,
I'd say,
by that answer, he feels fine enough for us to make it to a church.
I'd say if you could run into my boys, the Tuppen boys, them get word here before it's time for the thaw, and we'd probably be okay.
Okay, so we got like months. Let's leave right now.
All right. Away. Caribou away.
Dagmar, turn into a T-Rex. Turn into a T-Rex.
Blight.
Shoots blight from her eye.
No, it's from the throat, remember? From
Oh, that's
the
right.
throat.
Whoa.
It's just like a laser beam that just kills.
You just turned her into a kind of a death cleric,
Guys.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Let's just turn this into an evil campaign.
You know what?
To, you know?
Hey, I know we're all neutral, but how do you guys feel about this? Chaotic? Evil. Kill.
I'll be lawful evil. I'll be evil within the confines of the law.
So what? You're like
So you can do everything that breaks
I'm
the
just
law.
an asshole.
you're just using like some offshore tax accounts or something like
no,
that.
I'm just an asshole to everybody.
And
I
you don't
wanna
have to
be-
pay any tax.
I
want to
be
king.
chaotic, dibs on chaotic evil.
Okay.
Neutral
Just
evil,
neutral
what's up?
evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that changes things for the next adventure.
So we're gonna skip that trip to the orphanage.
Guardians.
Yes.
So we kill all of the villagers and we continue. No. Anyway, that's for
Our mom's
season 2.
Right. Whenever that is.
all these rolls are bad.
So we continue on.
And they leave. And the town waves by. I'll come back now here.
Yeah, we won't.
Yep, never again.
Is that?
Be sure to avoid you on the way back.
Gonna burn it to the ground.
They were some queer folk, but we liked them.
Only one of them.
No, all of you. One big gay party. Anyways, and you make after taking care of some of the villagers, and at least raising their spirits, doing the good thing. They give you like some zucchini bread and stuff. Here you go.
You.
Yeah, gross. It's
We're
full
like,
of black.
oh.
It's full of like black gum. Kept coughing on it.
You know, when you try to like pretend to eat something and you're just pushing it behind your head, you're like, oh, look at this. Nom, 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 nom. So good.
I'm gonna go eat this way high in the sky where you guys can't
Birds
see
and the
me.
pigs are eating the food.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat this how I traditionally eat things, and you just throw it on the ground from 80 feet up.
I did.
The pigs come by and eat it, and they immediately.
Drop it in the woods. Some squirrel eats it, coughs on a bird. Bird flies.
Oh no!
Does anybody have a map? Are we there yet?
You are approaching the Capitol gates now.
Hooray.
Did we get our wet signature?
A wet signature.
Yeah, we got our Clarence.
Oh, yeah, we got Clarence's signature and Campbell's signature.
With that, there are some mounted men. There are some outposts for archers and crossbowmen, all positioned about you. As you approach, do you guys approach like the main gates, like the big ceremonial gates, or do you go to like one of the smaller neighborhood entrances?
It'd be easier to get a name.
I mean, let's go to the the small neighborhood entrance. Maybe
Yeah,
we
let's
can
not like attract any more attention.
You are
Maybe
coming from a
there's-
farmer's route, so there's usually like a wagon trail there and like places where people can make their
Maybe
deliveries to the
there's a
markets.
small enough number of guards we can kill them. Go ahead.
Start taking the city by storm.
I kind of like this idea. This is bad. Okay. I'm
I
like,
see the panic in Tim's eyes.
Tim's like, nope,
no,
nope,
no,
nope,
no, no.
nope.
No, it's okay. I mean, hey, TPK.
You visited an old folks' home next week, then an orphan area. I can't have you guys turning unlawful evil.
All right.
I'm just no, it's
Go
fine.
to an
Roll-
orphanage where no one will miss anyone.
Hey, let me roll for initiative. Okay, first we got Dagmar. Oh, and then Basil, and then
The
yeah.
young
Oh, wait.
halflings.
Hang on, wait a second. Oh, wow. 800 troops from the Yorkbridge army descend on you guys. Weird.
But
Die in a blaze of glory.
but for initiative.
Let me
okay,
roll for the.
Everybody turn into a T-Rex.
Let me roll
You're the best around.
Let me just roll 80 arrows at you, Basil. Hang on.
Udadora, save me. All right.
That's like 7 arrows pierce her
All right.
tiny.
Right.
We go to a
That's too
tiny
far.
entrance.
Orphans, that's fine.
You
Tiny
approach,
Doris.
Tiny Doris.
you approach one of the
Getting
smaller
kebabbed.
trade gates, farmers' gates. State your business. What are you selling?
Well, we're not selling anything. We're just here to visit the city.
We're here to see the church.
Came in through the farm area.
Yep, here to see the church.
Yeah, the Church of the Raven Queen.
You have a summons from the Raven Queen Church Council?
Yep, and
Please present it.
Show the map.
she hands the map over. Mhm.
This is a scroll tube.
Then give it back. You silly man. Give him the other thing with the signatures.
Oh yeah. So we met Private Campbell, who is actually now Captain Campbell, because everybody's dead over there.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
There's a big old blob thing that attacked, and
Keep going.
Okay,
Let's
so
go
what?
on.
We're gonna lie? What do you want me to say? Oh,
Hey.
I'm not saying lie. I'm just saying
Everybody's
don't
super-
bring up the blob creature. I'm sorry. Let's go to a different gate. Bye.
You're just gonna hold on to your letter.
Oh no, we can't have that.
So you came
honesty
from.
is the best approach.
You came. You came.
Okay, then tell him everything.
Hey, I
From
mean,
the
to be
east.
fair, last
I
time we
killed
were
that
like,
guy.
yeah, and
I'm
I'm
just
still
saying,
alive. Look at that.
I'm just saying, be nice and vague. Don't talk about the blob monster. Be like, we saw this
I
cat.
see your
Well,
last.
last time-
I see your last official outpost was Grayling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said it was sieged, attacked?
By some monsters.
Monsters.
Not blood monsters, just regular monsters. Everybody was gone except Private Campbell.
Sounds made up.
So, like, if you could send, like, I don't know, some troops over there to help the dude out. He's kind of alone.
Yeah, that would probably be the
kind of
best.
acting captain.
Ensign, head up to the communication tower right now to confirm the story. You're right away, sir.
You mean the pigeon?
The pigeons? The pigeon coop? Are you pushing on its toe?
Yeah, it's like the drinking bird, but on like a little electrical line.
He makes a signal to his fellow gate guards. They don't draw weapons, but they ready them.
They're all like 3 feet away from him, so he's like makes this signal, and they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we're here. We get it.
They lower the iron bar that holds the gate shut for a moment. One moment before we entrust passage to the city proper.
Dagmar prepares blight.
What are you prepared over there?
Nothing. Just looking at my diamonds.
Oh,
What are you preparing?
diamonds, you say?
Yeah. They're not diamonds. They're just rocks. I'm crazy. I need to see the
They're
church.
medicinal diamonds.
We could bribe them this entire time.
Restoration.
Yeah, you have the most money. Bribe them.
And
No, you have the most money.
No. Remember, we decided I had the least
Don't you
money.
have minor illusion? Cast that and pretend like it's a big like.
No, I
you
don't
know,
have
blood-
minor illusion.
but-
What do I look like, a tiefling?
He would immediately determine that it's an illusion if we were like, here's illusory gold. And it's just like nothing.
Here is a big blood diamond. Once you let us through,
I will
is it a
only
blood
take it out of my hand once the door is open and we're safely through. All right, so we're waiting there.
wait, time goes by. Not much. The young ensign is a pretty
I'll just say
spry
we
kid.
came from. We couldn't just say we came from a farm.
because then he would ask us if we had anything to claim.
Yeah, we don't have any like papers. We don't have any trading. Like,
That's zucchini bread I
why
smell.
is everybody getting angry?
Yeah,
because I'm
it's
the
zucchini
honest
bread.
guy.
You're not allowed
Here,
to
help
have any.
yourself.
Don't give
Please.
that to him.
Eat. Be sure to eat all of it.
And cough on your wife.
I'm gonna share it with the entire troops.
Do you want some
All the
lembas
troops.
bread?
Nah, I hate that shit.
Oh, well, all
Gives me
right.
the toots.
Yeah.
Quick, rub the zucchini bread on it, and then give him the left.
Oh.
All right. The ensign returns. Sir, and whispers into the guard's ear.
Telling exactly what I just told him.
All right. Well, congratulations to now Captain Campbell. And thank you for your services in the protection of Grayling Fort. It's a very important keep.
Yeah, it'll be nice after all these guards are talking about it and whatnot.
There's some
To maintain a low profile.
there's some still concern. Campbell's still, possibly shaken from, the field promotion, but it does confirm your story of some sort of ooze monster, some sort of amalgamation, I think you called it.
Yeah, forest line.
Went back into the forest line, came from the forest line.
Not both.
I don't suppose any of you were collectors of the nature of this creature. Keep any field journals, any samples that might help out our garrisons?
Did anybody do that?
Can I?
Do you got a bunch
Can I
of
do-
gunk on your body, Bishop, from when you died?
I was gonna say, can I do a survival check and just be like, survival knowledge, survival.
Do you have survival? Do you have knowledge of nature at all?
I have nature +2 or survival +7. That's why I was like survival.
Go ahead, give him a rundown of how to best attack these things.
14.
Cover them in spiders.
I got an 18 in nature.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely, and you did identify part of it as undead, so that does help them.
Yeah, it was
in the previous adventure.
undead blobby.
So,
Chaotic evil.
We have seen undead swarms in years past from necromancers going rogue and things like that. But it's strange that they were formed with an ooze creature. That is not typical, especially to just come out of a peacetime forest line for a garrison outpost.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Did you see the source of it at all? Did you follow it back?
No, one of us almost died. Bishop.
Yes, and it's unfortunate because Campbell's report's incomplete on his retreat from the excursion.
Yeah, we didn't really want to chance our luck with only being the three of us.
Yeah, and plus I'm scared of spiders too. I understand.
Yeah.
You there, Death Cleric. Any recommendations for taking on undead?
Was that our roll on nature? Because I only got a 4.
I think it'd be,
Remove the head from the spine? Is that what you said?
Can I roll for religion?
Yeah.
It's another 4, so I don't give a shit anymore.
Okay.
No, I don't know how to kill undead. Because they're already dead. Isn't that complex?
We'll have to find a way to keep them buried. And keep them at their rest.
oh, wait, I do remember.
Wait, did you something dawn on you?
Suddenly I recall, but this isn't a religion thing. This is more of a insight.
I feel good about these undead.
Any idea where the source may be? Any particular god that struck out to you when you were casting against this thing?
No. Definitely not the church I'm going to.
It's quite the Inquisition.
Well, thank you for helping us fill in at least some of that information. You may go about your business in the capital city. Keep those arms and armaments bound at this time. Of course, you may defend yourself if you're in part of the rougher boroughs of Lower Yorkbridge. However, please keep the peace. And if you have any questions, you may flag down a garrison post.
Yeah, you got it.
See something, say something.
Can you give us like a letter or a scroll or something that we may be able to use later in case anybody wants?
You have, okay, hang on. Stamps the letter you had from Camel. Like, you have passage into the city.
Perfect, thank you.
Keep your stay.
I'll tuck that in the old
pocket.
breast pocket.
Bishop removes his pants and
nope.
flicks them off and shuffles out the door.
Bishop, okay, sorry about him. He's still a little on edge from almost dying.
That's okay. Spike's uncle over here, he's a wood elf, and they're kind of queer like that. Right,
Yeah.
Spike? Yeah. What's up, Greenie?
He takes his pants off and gives a middle finger in a sign of respect.
One of those I see.
One of those weird backwaters wood elves.
Oh, man. All right, well.
So then we have like a downtown New York montage.
Yeah, you guys are actually going through, you're like walking up some stairs, and right there, it's a humble market space. Since you entered into not so much the grand entrance where there would be marble statues and cobblestone streets and stuff like that. There was just
See the Capitol
pathways.
building. We're like, ooh,
That's where the king lives.
Making my way downtown.
Ooh, that's where
I'm homebound.
That's where the High Council of Church Elders meet. Over there, though, that's a weird burned out building. That shouldn't be up there.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you want to go shopping, or should we go like check out Dagmar's church because we got that whole map thing, mystery?
Yeah, if you guys want to go shopping or whatever, I'll go check out the church.
Bishop with his pants still down again flicks you off and walks away. Shopping.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I'm kidding.
Shopping spree.
I'm kidding. I was not.
Sorry, I'm still just in the zone. Shopping!
Hey, that $15 from Grandma is burning a hole in my pocket.
well,
Wait, my pocket.
I'm wealthy.
do you want anything while we're at the market? Bones, you got it. All right.
So you go to the
Oh, and
butcher.
if you find any diamonds.
Okay.
just lying around.
Yeah, we'll go to the, I don't know, the arcane component store.
Thank you.
All right, you enter into one of the shops on the street. Of course, holds up the signage on there. All your wondrous needs. Melvin's place. And you enter into the shop, and it is adorned with a select amount of magical components, potions. It appears to be some wands and staffs, and possibly even some more valuable things behind the counter. Welcome to Melvin's.
Oh, boy.
Meanwhile, in a temple far away on the other side of Aristel.
I sense Dagmar's at the temple in the capital. Ha ha ha! Now back to the capital.
Really, Dagmar just went to a different pawn shop.
Oh, okay. What?
No.
Ding ding.
This is my church.
Hey, she empties the bag of holding that had all the stuff from the party.
Oh, okay.
Including the 2 guys.
Ah,
How much can I give for this shit?
jeez. Let's see. What we got here? Ah, lovely serving tray. Ah,
And that's all
fancy-
silver, by the way.
Fancy silverware.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Real quick though, Dagmar, give me an intelligence check, real quick.
Intelligence is 19.
All right, great. You definitely enter into one of the more less than up and up shops in this
Yep.
borough. You need to look out for not so much of a legit business,
Yeah.
quote unquote. So you find one. At least it appears that way on the face of the business. Alrighty, let's see. And some fine silverware. And some goblets. Nice dinner set. It's not a complete set, unfortunately.
No.
So that will knock off some of the take, my dear.
You sure?
I'm very sure.
I'm selling each piece individually. Please don't count them as a set. They're not.
Unfortunately, that's just how the resale goes with this kind of commodity.
Okay.
I mean, of course, you could probably go to one of the more reputable places. Unless you want the town guards to be aware of some of your nocturnal activities, maybe.
Hey, nobody has any proof this isn't mine.
Oh yeah, you have the receipt?
You carry every receipt for every plate you've ever bought. I'm from out of
massive
town.
file cabinet just opens up.
Yeah.
Large tome in front of him.
Anyways, how much for the take?
All right, let's see here. And he examines it. It is pure silver.
Yep.
Incomplete set. You're looking to keep this quiet. I got 10G for you.
Yeah. No, I'll take my business elsewhere. Thank you, though.
All right, good luck.
She scoops it all in and makes her way back to towards the what do you call it? Temple.
Okay.
She was just trying to grab some cash along the way.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. All right, so you enter your temple door. They are, of course, hanging the prayer shrouds, preparing funeral vestments and stuff like that, since they help, it's a large metropolis. They usually have some daily business with sending people off to the other side of the veil. Welcome, sister. A human cleric approaches, priestess, approaches you.
She bows her head.
Welcome, sister, to the capital corridors of the House of the Raven Queen. You may roost here as long as you need.
Thank you.
Are you weary from your travels?
No, I'm fine. I actually have some comrades in the city, but I have some business I need to discuss
Absolutely.
with the temple.
Of course, please come into my side quarters here. As you are aware, the High Priestess is quite busy at this time of day. You would normally have to give further notice before speaking with her, but I'm available at this moment. What plagues you?
Can I just roll an insight check to make sure? Dagmar's obviously in an uninteresting
Right.
place right now. 20, not natural.
Yeah, she's on the level.
Okay. So mostly, we just came from a nearby town, and we need to send clerics out. They're plagued with something dark. I got to hold it off from one of their townsfolk, but it seemed the whole town was contaminated.
Contaminated. A contagion going around.
Yeah, there's
were the
been a lot of
symptoms?
weird things going around. Black veins, a cough. There was no fatigue, no fever, nothing like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, that sounds like similar symptoms to what happened back in this dwarven mountain range about 50 years ago. I was just a mid-aged woman at that point, about 100. No, I was just a young child hearing this from the histories, of course, studying the different diseases that cover the land. And it was very peculiar because, while not fast acting, definitely took multiple sessions to remove from that village of dwarfs. No other sighting has been present in the region, let alone why would it travel from atop a mountain down to here in...
Sister, to be honest, a lot of odd things have been happening around here lately.
Strange creatures in the night?
Oh, yes.
Strange visions from our queen on high?
Oh, yes.
Has she spoken to you directly?
Once.
Once. Has she imparted any wisdom to you? Any warnings?
She told me she'd see me soon.
And you still have a destiny here. Maybe here in this very temple. And of course you are welcome to stay.
Possibly I found this while praying a few days ago, and she hands her the scroll. What do you think it means?
Sister Dagmar, do you realize what you're holding?
Yeah, but say it out loud just in case.
Because everyone else... I know, but I just want to make sure you do. This is no scroll tube from this plane of existence. This is cut from the trees of her domain. I recognize the touch of this wood.
Do you have one?
I was at the... I have been on her plane as an audience in the past, so I recall the bark immediately. It's like nothing else on Iristel. And the smell, of course, gives it away too. Ashen and...
Does smell good.
Yep. Each their own. But yes, have you tried opening it? It seems sealed quite tightly.
Not yet.
She must want you to have this at some point.
And she tucks it back away in her little
Keep
pocket.
it safe. There are many who would value an extraplanar material like that.
Yes. And I have one more.
I'd recommend putting it in the bag of holding, actually, maybe.
How do you know I have a bag of holding?
You're not exactly hiding it, sister.
Oh, my ropes are open. How embarrassing. Yeah. I've come into several instances where I've been unable to either control my spiritual weapon or even my own body. Sister, I killed my friend. Don't worry, somebody else brought him back.
Oh, good. Oh.
But I don't know what's going on. I keep hearing this laughter in my head. I haven't heard about it. I haven't heard it since I was but a hatchling.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do about this?
You've been hearing it for a long time, and the source of stealing your scythe and the laughter are the same source, you believe?
No, but obviously something's wrong with me if so many can overtake my control.
How long have you been studying the grave domain?
Nearly 8 years.
Nearly 8 years.
By the way, everybody, that's a long time for me.
Yes.
It's almost been
That means, if my calculations are correct then, and what I know about longevity of your species, or, sorry to say, not that much of,
30 years is long enough.
You've reached a pinnacle for your particular class. I doubt similar have gotten as far as you have. You seem to be advancing. If you can cast Blight at this point, that means you're much more than just parlor tricks or just some simple patching of wounds, and you removed a disease. You're drawing attention to yourself, and being out there in the wilds, sometimes the sanctuary is not always available. I understand that. So many of our clergy and many of our sisters and brothers are targeted by darker forces beyond the veil. Not everything is controlled in the afterlife by the Raven Queen, so the altar is not always there. You seem to be visited by some chaos entities that wish to either siphon your power or steal it, utilize you, perhaps sway you away from the Queen. This is all a theory, of course, because I've not heard a case of sounds like the Laughing Man in some time.
You know of the Laughing Man?
He goes by many titles as as I'm sure you know the Pantheons typically do. He's an elder god. Many of his followers were left aside. He is sometimes known as the Court Jester. He is sometimes known as the Upside Down Smiler.
Oh.
Yeah. I know, you think that just means a frown, but it doesn't. It's fucked up.
You don't understand. It's fucked up.
It's horrifying to see the illustrations, and even worse if you ever encounter this old harbinger of chaos magics.
Was there a way to free myself of him? I don't trust myself around my friends anymore. I've been avoiding them. I'm staying away. I killed my friend.
Why?
I don't know how to go forward from here.
While you are in the protection of this hallowed ground, no entity will enter her house without her permission. You are safe here. We will work with you in your time here in the capital to strengthen your mind, grow your wisdom, and prevent further, it sounds like possibly psychic attacks, if you will. Now, of course, like, we can't always guarantee with the physical realm.
Yeah, never can.
That is part of that's just the price of life sometimes. So you have to go out and be brave and face down what scares you, my sister.
Yes, of course. I just don't need it to come at the cost of my friends.
Understood. But your friends seem to be... If you're a capable cleric at this stage of your life, surely you're adventuring with similar strong individuals.
Of course.
It's not a bunch of just, like, I don't know, orphans or something like that. Or
it's
a
not
bunch
just
of
like
ragtag pickpocketers. Nothing like that, right?
Nothing like that.
Okay, good. No, if you all work together, too, and I would say with your party, coordinate some strategies. Let them know to look for warning signs and how to best help you should you be attacked mentally again, or what they can best do to prepare against a fight of one of these elder gods again.
Yeah.
They are welcome to train here in this temple as well with us.
I've already lost a set of comrades. I don't know if I can do it again.
That is the unfortunate thing about our domain, is we get all too easily accustomed to saying goodbye without ever really saying hello. You can use that.
I will. Let me write that down.
Yeah, write that down.
I'm going to write that down.
It's one of mine.
Ooh, it's good. Some good stuff.
I know, I mean, it's no may the grave rise to meet you, but that's more of our battle cry, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sister, thank you. May the grave come up to meet
May
you.
the grave come up to meet you. And also with you. And with that, sanctuary is bestowed upon our heroes in the capital city of Yorkbridge. They're getting on to learn a little bit of the underbelly of this capital city, it seems, at this time. But what adventures will I bestow on them on their next adventure through this metropolis? Stay tuned, won't you, and find out on your +4 friends.
Yay, thank you.